Hey, how's it going, Spaceport? Svethlane here with another fantastic stream. I hope you're doing well. Tonight we're going to be playing Songs of Six. I've been bitten by the itch for the six. And so we're going to start a new kingdom tonight. I turned Rick Swayze onto playing Songs of Six. Let me get my nasty empty coffee cup out of the way here. But I turned Rick Swayze onto this game, and I watched him play it, and I started playing it again, and I was like, dang, I really miss playing Songs of Six a lot and streaming it. So we're going to get back into it. I don't know what video I just doxed myself with by rolling my volume down, but, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful night. We're going to have a very chill night tonight. We're going to be hanging out. We're going to be making a brand new kingdom, and I think I'm going to make this a separate kingdom from my normal playthroughs that we can use just for streaming. That's going to be filled with all of you, Spaceport citizens. Mwah! You're all going to be citizens of the new Spaceport kingdom, and we are going to make something beautiful together, just like the good old days when we played City Skylines and Planet Coaster, with such amazing features as the Chode Road, if you guys remember, and the 9/11 Memorial. And I'm seeing that Mr. Brandon Branchaldo, speaking of the 9/11 Memorial and the Chode Road, is in the chat. How's it going, man? Good to see you. I hope you've been well and safe, friend. Citizens! I love you, random citizens. All right, so I'm gonna go into, I guess it's it's random game. There we go. You remember the dude? That is so funny. I was like in the middle of my sentence and I saw your message pop up and I was like, holy crap! I summoned him. Okay. Yeah, but I miss doing city builder streams. I've really missed it. It's something that I want to get into more, and now that we're doing like actual videos on the channel, it's a little bit easier to stream the things that I want to stream instead of streaming things that will get me 1 million subscriber. So anyways, let's get in here. I think that... let's see. There's a few different difficulties we can do here, and they're not necessarily difficulties. They're based on the style of gameplay that I want to have. So Ruler of Kings is very war-focused. This game does have a, like, real-time strategy aspect to it that I don't really want to get into on this kingdom. So probably what I'm going to do... let's do Homestead. Homestead is about self-sufficiency, building your city. Diplomacy and region development is costlier. I think I can deal with that. If we can make a beautiful kingdom together, I can deal with that. Don't know how you did it, but I'm on a little break right now and got zapped into the stream. Dude, well, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Oh, also, guys, I need to clue you in on something, because not only are we playing Songs of Six, but I want you to see something. I'm going to go on Steam right here. Once it pops up, look at this. So here's the Songs of Six mod workshop. And check this shit out. We have... man, you know I'm excited about this. We have an Elder Scrolls overhaul mod for this game that is currently in version 0.1, but you know I've got my eyes on this. I've got laser focus. I'm watching this every day. I log on and I go, what is Max, my doc, doing on Songs of Nirn? Because I need this to come out. Elder Scrolls, he's redone the map gen so that it's more like Nirn. He's got all the races and religions in there already. So I'm gonna let him cook a little bit, but it's on the table. It's on the table. Okay, so we got to select our species. Normally, I go with the Garthemi, and they're pretty good. They're pretty fun, but I want something different. I want a kingdom that we can just really explode and have an amazing legacy behind us. And looking at this, I think probably the humans are going to be the best ones to go. They want stone and grand buildings, but they are a little bit better at self-sufficiency than the Dondorian dwarves. So we're just going to go basic ass humans. I love playing as the bug people, but we're going humans. Oh, never mind. I'm reading things I already read. But anyways, okay. So faction name. The spaceport, obviously. We're doing a spaceport kingdom. The ruler name, it is me, of course. Svethlane, King Svethlane, in charge of the spaceport. And can we randomize this? I would love to randomize our banner. And I just like, ooh, there's different shapes. I do like that. I haven't really messed with the banner randomization much. Okay, well, let's make like a planet. How about that? Can I like, oh, hang on. Hold left control to erase. Okay, cool. So let's make like a planet with some sort of something in it. What do you think about that, guys? Ooh, or maybe we do like a spaceship. No, a planet with Saturn rings. That's what we need. Okay, let's do a planet with Saturn rings. And... Ooh, we need to do this one more. Okay, let me get this. Bomb. It's kind of fat, unfortunately. Maybe we do this. Yes. All right, cool. Very nice. This is still kind of fat. Damn it. I suck at drawing. Why did I enter the job market that I did? Oh no, it's lopsided. Oh god, I'm fucking it all up before it even begins. I'm terrible at pixel art, guys. I gotta tell you. There's a program on Steam called Pixel Art Academy. And, ooh, hey, you know what? That doesn't look too bad. Let's make this kind of like... Very nice. Hey, you know what? Close enough. Planets do be fat sometimes. That's right. Okay, let's actually do this and erase that, and there we go. A nice little planet with a ring around it. I love it. All right, so we're going to do a deep purple color for the background. If it'll let me do a deep purple color, that would be excellent. Yes. All right, well, they're all kind of just like really bright, so I'll settle for normal purple. Like violet. Foreground, let's do a bright yellow, or maybe, yeah, an orange. Orange looks pretty, yellow. Yellow's better. We'll make it vibrant yellow. Maybe we can do a black background. There we go. Or a black border, and then the pole. Ooh. Yeah, like an aqua. There we go. That looks spacey. Let's go. Okay. So I am going to, what am I going to do? Latitude, we're going to go, yeah, halfway, all the way there. Let's go ahead and generate a random seed. I'm going to close my eyes and type a lot of numbers in. There we go. Did I actually do anything? Did it? There we go. Cool. Yo, what's up, Crumb Tum? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream, my friend. All right, we have a new map, and we got to go see where we're going to put down camp. And one of the suggestions that I actually got, I was actually talking to Rick about streaming this tonight, and he said it would be cool to set up in the desert. And my idea was do a desert river, like a Nile River type of kingdom, because you know Svethlane loves ancient Egypt. And that seems like, honestly, ancient aliens, ancient Egypt, spaceport kingdom, it kind of works out. Let me regenerate until we get something good. I wanna get, edit terrain. Oh, yes. Let's do temperate. Oh, we can edit our perfect situation. That's tempting. That's tempting. I'm gonna try to regen a couple more times first. Maybe we can get something a little bit easier. Gonna have to be at the north or south. Ooh, maybe right here? Humans do not prefer climate warm. It will be a bit harder to please them. And it also makes it very hard, it appears, to farm certain things. It's really good for growing opiates, though. So we could be drugged out. That would be really cool. When there's a little, like, stream over here. Ooh. Okay, we got to find a good spot. We got to find a good spot. I can't be skimping on the spot, the cradle of my civilization. I can't skimp on it. I'm gonna regen one more time. And if this doesn't work out, we're gonna have to figure something out. It's not often that you get a river that is just like in the desert, right? It's normally something like this, right? Like Egypt, the Nile River, it's kind of like verdant around the river specifically, and then it goes in the desert. But I gotta find something that's like very specifically close. And I'm struggling a little bit. I'm trying not to spend an hour on the map select screen because you can. Like, it's very easy to get distracted and spend an hour on the map select screen. But I'm trying not to do that. I just want a good spot, a nice spot. Maybe right here? Oh, this might be goated, guys. This might be goated. Okay, I'm gonna save that spot in the back of my mind. If I don't find someplace better, we're doing that. This over here would be crazy too, but it's really, really isolated. So I feel like we're gonna have to have a good relationship with some people in order to make this work. And bada bing, bada boom. We might have to... Okay, yep, looks good. We might have to trade with some people to get some higher tier mining going on. There's certain things that I can't mine here, but that's okay. If it's only one thing that I can't mine, I think we're gonna be okay. Morphine stat is gonna go hard. We're gonna harvest so many opiates, dude. What is this? What is this little blob that's down here? I want to know what this is. There's home, regenerate, like... Is there any, like, free kingdoms around us? Because it kind of looks like everybody's already buddied up. Okay, so maybe it means for us to take over this place first. That's fine. Okay, yep, I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm cool with this. Let's go. We got to start the Spaceport Kingdom. Everybody in stream, if I can rename citizens, you're getting renamed into one of our people. That's how this is going to go. We're going to grow our kingdom. Let's take a look at this map. So we have, as usual, in Songs of Six. Oh, this is excellent, though. Look at this. There's almost no... Oh, yeah, this is going to be tough. This is going to be tough. I like it. I like it. What's down here? Do I have any rocks or anything down here? It looks like I've got some rocks down there, but I don't really see... Okay, there's some rock harvesting over here, a rock mine there. There's some ore there and some rock here. I'm going to set up right in here. I think this is smart because the water will be helpful. There's a lot of ground deposits of ores and things up there, so typically in this game, what I end up doing is making I make one main area, and then I make another area that's to get all the stuff I can't get in the main area. So we're going to set up down here by the river. As you do, we're going to be a river nation. Let me see. I think probably it would be really nice to have my overlays here. Let's check out what I can do here. Let's take a look at some overlays. Freshwater, it's obvious. It's very arid out here. There's no water anywhere except for the river, so we do need to be by the river. The homeless overlay, amazing. Moisture overlay, the same thing as the river. It kind of looks like we have some patches of decent moisture, but it's going to be very hard to farm outside of the river, as you would expect. And let me check another thing. Ooh, salt water. Is this actually salty? Ooh. Okay, all the soil is really good. We just don't have moisture. Okay, so that's excellent. So what I think is that we set up the city over here. We build the city over here and along the river, and we turn this into farmland over here. Can't wait to be a human in Spaceport, the Spaceport Kingdom. That's right. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Quartus Fortuna. Can I actually change his name? Yes. Quartus Fortuna. What a great name. It kind of makes me sad. I don't want to change it. All right. This is going to be Crumb Tom. Crumb Tim? Crumb Tom's in here. All right. Ooh, Misha Payne. Brandon, do you want me to call you Brandon, or do you want me to call you a different username? Because you have different names all over the internet. Branchaldo? I can always change that later. All right. Henry's gonna be this this disheveled old lady. Old lady? 32 years old? You're telling me this person is 32 years old? Be so for real. This person is the same age as me? With those eye bags? What has happened to her? Unbelievable. My mods have to, dude, this guy is so, look at this. This guy's got a Chris Pine jawline. Brandon Branchaldo is crazy. Oh my God. Okay, and let's find somebody really terrible for Vicious to be. 28-year-old human plebeian. Oh, master, how I dream of eggs, mushroom, meat, and bread. Gotta be. There we go. All right, is that everybody that showed up to stream tonight? Yes, it is, so far. So far. All right, so now Vicious is here, Brandon's here, Henry, Henry the 32-year-old lich is here, and Crumb Tum is here. All right, so Songs of Six, if you guys aren't familiar, Songs of Six is a very difficult / fun colony builder. A lot like RimWorld. It's very, not tedious, but there's a lot that goes into it. And you know what? I'm just gonna play. If you guys have questions, feel free to ask. But my first order of business is to chop up a bunch of trees, because your boy needs a warehouse to store things in and some houses, and we just need to get some stuff off the ground here. Okay, so logistics. Everybody's just like dying in the sun. Immediately, the first thing they do as they enter the new kingdom is just die in the sun. It's great. Okay, let's take a little bit of this away until we can get. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna make it longer. Cool. All right, let's put some crates in here. Good old tried and true Svethlane. Ooh. Cratage. This is going to be excellent. We're going to have so much storage in here. This is going to be a great starter storage, and this is what I'm going to put most of my wood towards in the early game, because, oops, let me undo that, because wood is going to be pretty tough to get on this map. I mean, there's little patches of green around here, but most of our buildings are probably going to be made with stone. So we're going to need 122 wood. I'm just going to, you know what? Let's actually trim this down by a little bit. I'm going to trim this down like that. That takes us down to 73 wood. I don't know I don't know how much wood is in our pile right now, but I'm going to venture a guess and say it's not a ton. 100 wood. Okay, so 73 wood for the warehouse construction is great. The next few things we're gonna have to get, I think actually before we even get food and housing set up, is I need to get a stone mine together. I hate saying that. My people are homeless, but I do need to make a stone mine. So we have 10 guys. We are going to do... Oh, we're going to do 6 of them working in the stone mines. Because we just need that. We need it a lot. Stone is going to be what we're going to be building with, and therefore I require the mines. Can I do that? Ooh, but we need furniture. If I don't do the auxiliaries, whatever. Okay, we gotta have some storage. I wonder what I can get away with here. Gotta have some storage. And we gotta have furniture for this. Shoot. Okay. So we may have to survive off wood for a little bit. That's gonna suck. Okay, we gotta have enough wood to get... Oh, this is gonna be tough. We gotta have enough wood to get, like the furniture together. So I'm gonna have a carpenter. I'm gonna have, yeah, wood in the storage. Crap. Okay, so we can keep 10 people in there. Okay, the mud buildings might not need anything. That's good. I've been yearning for this job, Captain. Yeah, what are you doing? Let's see. You're over here chopping lumber to help out the community. I might actually cancel some of these jobs because we need to get on some stuff. We got to get these trees chopped. Is anybody chopping over here? Not yet. Let's scale our operations to a realistic expectation. All right, yeah, let's build. I'm doing one long house. Everybody's going to fit in there. The beginning of this run is going to be tough, but we need to get everybody out of the weather, because the weather, not good, not safe, not fun for everybody. We are in the desert. It's not hospitable in the least. Oh, hello, sheep. We need everybody to go to bed. We need everybody to be safe in their beds, and everybody's working on the warehouse as well. This warehouse is going to have plenty. Oh, no, I just canceled it. Can I can't Command Z or Control Z either. Oh no, I gotta put all the crates back in there. Shit. I'm trying to move quickly. Here. Okay, we're gonna do that. Door there. Let's get these crates back together. I messed up, man. I messed up bad. Okay, let's do that, and that. Cool. Easy peasy. Warehouse back on the menu. Let's get it done. See, now everybody has a nice, safe home. This warehouse is going to store our food. We have some livestock, so we can actually set up a little pasture somewhere as well. It looks like the animals over here, the oaks and the war beasts out here, they actually seem to thrive on not much. There's not a lot of vegetation out here. So pastures might be a good early source of food. But we are going to have a lot of people working. So we may have to go forage for stuff. Where's the vegetables? There's some vegetables and wheat down here. So I'm actually going to set them up to forage this. Where is the forage? Where is it? There it is. Forage. Not much. Not much happening. Not much happening here. Oh, no. Not a lot of food. There's some opiates over here. Hell yeah. Some cotton, some more grain. Okay, we'll just set all that to forage. That's fine. That's cool. Okay, great. We're just gonna, you know, when everything is grown, we're gonna forage that and add it to our food stocks. Okay, good. Warehouse is done. Now they're gonna go back to chopping these trees, but I have some important things to do. I need to figure out what the heck I'm storing over here. Go in the settings. We've got rations. I think I'm going to leave the rations on the ground for now. I have 62 crates. I'm gonna do 10 crates. Well, let's do 1,000 storage for stone. I'm gonna do 1,000 storage for wood. Let's do 1 for livestock. That stores 80. We need some fruit. 80 fruit. Vegetables we're gonna need some extra of, because we can actually harvest that. And I think that's everything that my people have right now. So we're gonna do that. We have allocated room for everything that we have right now, and then we're going to add a hauler. So the hauler on the warehouse is going to be carrying things back and forth to the warehouse. Okay, so boom. Do an opium challenge run? What would that entail, Vicious? Gotta go, but we'll check on Opiate Kingdom later? Hell yeah. Thanks for dropping by, bud. It's always great to see you. Miss talking to you. We should get together on something again in the future, bud. Thanks for hanging out. Simming hardcore. We're so simmed up right now. Dude, I am. I've gotta get some shit together. You play the game high off your ass? I could. You know, actually, when I had Rick play this game the first time, he was so fucking drunk that he couldn't even talk straight. It was so funny. Okay, I'm going to have, in the meantime, I'm going to allocate a couple of crates for meat as well. We can also fish, but fishing is not very efficient. Is there only 2 rams? There's only 2 of each creature here. This place is barren and disgusting. How sad. All right. Interesting. I don't really want to kill these things. I do have food right now. What if I get a hunter or a husbandry? 0.73. Okay, so if I grow pigs, then I won't get leather, but I will get more meat. And if I grow cows, I will get leather, but less meat. And if I grow oxes, the sheep, I get cotton for clothes and also meat. Oh, man. Huh. I don't really know what I want to do. I think probably the smartest thing right now that I can do for myself is go over here where I have cut this wood, or somewhere like this. Let's see. Night, buddy. You too. I'm on my show. You want to say hi to everybody? Hello. Go to bed, bud. Love you. See you in the morning. Hey, can you close the door, bud? Yeah, my door. Thank you. What? Well, I need you to go to bed, buddy. I'm on my show, okay? Alright, cool. Sveth Jr. jump scare. Look out. Alright, so let's put a veggie farm down here. I think this is probably going to be smart. Let's get some vegetables over here. Not efficient. Indeed. Okay, so we've got We got 10 people. I mean, I might as well just get in here and assign the lion's share of them to this. This is production per day. So I need to make sure that we are going to have enough to feed our folkses, even after we grow. I want to make sure that I can feed them even after my kingdom is growing. You all need food. That's important. So I am going to run this pig out of a home, unfortunately, and we're going to use 5 farmers, I think, and that's 29 veggies a day. So I think this is in pretty good shape. We'll let them build that up. We have just enough vegetables to seed this farm as well. Just toss an iPad and some garlic at them? Dude, no. My child is not an iPad child, thankfully. Here we go. Cool. We're going to set this up, clear this. We're going to plant some vegetables if they don't eat them in the meantime. Hopefully nobody is going to eat the vegetables out from underneath me. He's got 1 cucumber. I'm a little scared. But anyways, they're going to build this, get that going, and then we'll have food supply under control for a small population. At least next year we will. We can survive off the rations and the fruit until then. And then we need to go into building a carpenter shop. So I'm going to let them get done with this farm, and we're going to think about what comes next. Actually, I'm going to go at 2 speed. I'm going to turn on planning. We are going to start making a main road. We're going to go 6 squares. This is a very big road. And what we want to do is connect up to the trade road, because the trade road is the country road, or whatever they call it. That's how other people get in and out of our city. And we're going to want to access this stuff up here eventually. And this is a great highway to intersect with and get up there in the future. So I'm going to build. I think what I'm going to do is make a road that goes all the way over here. Let me actually do this. And what I'm going to do is break off later. I'm gonna take this up diagonally and then up north, and we're going to use that to connect to a stone mine. Good. Nice little highway there. And then I can switch to this line. Bump that. Yeah, I'm gonna do 1 more thickness here. We're going to intersect this with that. There we go. So now we're going to have a road that goes down to the farm. We've got a big road that we can build some housing and some amenities on, because we are going to have a few things. One of those is going to be a well. I want a big well. And I'm going to put that well... Let's actually plan out a few more houses here. I think that's going to be important. No, guys, I'm super excited. I went ahead and bought Mortal Shell 2 as well, because I enjoyed playing the demos so much. So I'm really excited. I'd like to stream through Mortal Shell 2. Let's do 5 houses, 50 people, right? Yes. Excellent. And these could be closer together, actually. Let me cancel jobs here. Get rid of all of this. Go back in here, and we're gonna really stack. Well, I guess not. I got the walls there. We'll give them adjoining walls. That's fine. I'll let you have a little privacy as a treat. All right. But I bought Mortal Shell 2. Good gracious, I want to stream through that. And then I also bought the Laughless Saint game. It's that Morrowind inspired game. And I'm really excited to play that as well, because it looks excellent, and I've never played Morrowind to this day, and I really need to do that, don't I? Always say I'm going to do stuff, and then I don't do it. Ugh. And this is a little awkward, because the well is... the well's so big. Whoa. Where do I put a well? I think actually I can just put a well that's like... probably like that. It takes me off. It's off center. Okay, let's actually cancel this row here. We'll cancel this row here. I'm probably being a little overzealous with my design for the population I have, but I don't like going in and redoing things, especially if you guys have seen me play this game before. It's not fun to redo things in this game. I'll put it that way. I'm going to put that there. The hearth. The well and the hearth are both very important. I'm going to turn that on, and I'm going to turn that on. I need 9 stones and 12 wood. We can do that. And I think I'm also going to activate a couple more of these houses. So why don't we do that? So we'll have room for 30 people. You never played Morrowind? Dude, I haven't. No, Henry. I know that's kind of like a faux pas for me, right? Because I love Elder Scrolls, but I've never played Morrowind. Well, I booted it up once because one day I was like, ooh, I'll get it going. Let me go ahead and boot it up. And then I had to go back and like install all the compatibility crap to make it work right. And I never ended up playing through it. Do I need to just buckle down and stream through Morrowind for you guys? We probably need to do Himbo Carl on Morrowind, right? Should I do that? Should I do that before or after Mortal Shell 2? Because Morrowind's going to take a lot longer than Mortal Shell 2, I fear. I feel like I should play Mortal Shell 2 and actually like buckle down on it, get it done. Maybe stream twice a week, get through that, and then play some Morrowind. Could be goated. All right. Let's check this out. Okay, so we have everything that we need to get the farm going. We won't be harvesting this year anyways, because you harvest when it's in the middle of summer. But we've got our guys working on a lot right now. I might need to suspend some of this stuff, honestly. I don't know. We've got food. We got food for the first year. We'll be fine. Our food we got 8 days of food. It'll be fine. I'm shocked that you of all people haven't played it. I haven't, no. One thing about me is there's a very specific few years of gaming that I wasn't like, I don't have an affinity for. Does that make sense? So Morrowind, like the early 2000s, first-person games, there's a lot of them that I just didn't get into. And now, like, because I was a kid, right? So I didn't play a lot of, like, it's an M-rated game. I didn't play a lot of M-rated games. The only M-rated game, or even T-rated game that I think I played as a kid was a game called Codename Eagle, which is a very fun game. But I never really played any, like, I didn't play Morrowind. I didn't play anything that was super popular back then when it came out. And I just never really got the itch to do it. And I know it's something I need to do, but I just never did. It's kind of sad, honestly. Okay, so they're planting this. I don't know why they're planting the vegetable farm at the end of summer and the beginning of fall. But you know what? We never claim to be wise. We only claim to be hardworking. So everybody's out there. Everybody's out there giving it their best. And you should too by dropping a like on the stream, guys. If you're enjoying Songs of Six and you want to see more Songs of Six, please drop a like. Make your voices heard. The spaceport is a democracy. I know that it may not feel that way due to my ethereal nature, but it is a democracy, and if you guys want me to play a game bad enough, odds are I'll probably frickin' play it for you. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and build this dirt road, specifically just to make it easier to haul stuff back and forth. Another thing that I'm gonna need fairly quickly is a janitor. The janitor is... It's gonna be important for upkeeping things, so... let me go ahead and I'm just gonna build what I need right now to connect these roads. And then we'll fill out the rest of that later. Okay, we have 13 days of food. We stocked some up. That's good. Get that road done. We do have some food laying on the ground here. Let me go ahead and allocate some crates for the rest of it. We have some mushrooms. I'm going to go ahead and make room for our rations. We got the mushrooms. We got cotton. We got grain. We got some herbs, some opiates. I'm going to make extra room for mushrooms and grain and cotton, because I think those are valuable. Okay, so we got 42 of 62 crates done. That's fine. But yeah, I mean, I just haven't played Morrowind because I never got the itch for it, and never had the need to. So maybe I should. Maybe I should. Maybe now's the time. Have you guys, like... Oh my god, you didn't get everything, dog. There's food just sitting out there waiting on you. This is so sad. Why is there fiber sitting everywhere? That's all fiber? Oh, never mind. I was looking in the wrong spot. Okay, did you pick up all the grain and everything? Make sure we got everything. Got some onxes. If these things reproduce out here, I'm gonna hunt them. Hey, get out of my veggie farm. Rude. Honestly, I could probably... One cool thing about 6 is that you can actually build over the water. So you can, like, fill in land and make land bridges and stuff like that, which is really, really handy. Especially for stuff like this, because once I need a bigger farm, I'll probably just create a floodplain, you know, for lack of a better setup. Create a floodplain, and that will allow me to have maximum moisture, because the river's running into it. And also grow my shit. They just tilt the earth. Make sure our hearths are stacked with wood, dog. I don't know what to tell you about it. We're gonna do the best that we can, but I can't guarantee anything. If we can make it through this first winter, we're gonna be in pretty good shape. I'm gonna go ahead and do a couple of things here. I would like... Oh, no. I'm an idiot, because you know what we can do? You know what we can do? We can actually... Hang on. Yeah, we'll sustainably produce wood, but it costs furniture. Oh! Okay. I need a carpenter. I need a carpenter. This is not going to be an easy or a fast job, but I need a carpenter. We're going to build this kind of down here somewhat. Maybe away from the people a little bit. 6x4, does that sound good? Workbench. Auxiliary station. Can I do this? Okay, great. Okay, so I can put that there, and then storage. Oh, that's scary, y'all. We can put the storage there. Good. All right. Door can come out here. Cha-ching. We need to start making furniture. Our sustainability relies on this furniture getting made. And I am going to Hit him with the triple shaboing boing. There we go. Okay. We got a road. We've got carpentry started up. We have we have something. We have something happening here. We might need to hunt a little bit. I don't know. This is going, so this should be good. We're into spring now. The snow should start melting. There we go. They're going to clear that off. There we go. The first spring rain came through and melted the snow from the ground. Excellent. So we should be good on food for a little bit now. Our food consumption is 5.5 and our food production rate is 13.83, which is excellent. Good. Excellent. All right, so we can actually afford to send our people in there. Did we just reproduce? How did we get a new person? Fertile. Oh, we're just gonna have natural births. Okay, I'm not used to that, actually. I'm gonna authorize these 5 people to join up. Damn, yeah. Okay, we only have 2 odd jobbers. That's a little not ideal. I would prefer to have more people that can run around and build stuff, but that's okay. Okay, so while we are waiting on things, okay, yearly report. No money, fruit's down, mushrooms are up. A lot of stuff is down, but we also gained some things. 5 humans, excellent. Okay, so while we are waiting, I'm going to activate building the rest of this road in the applicable area. And then I am also... Do we have some rocks we can clear? Heck, yes we do. We can clear some rocks. I think clearing wood is still going to be more important, though. Let me fell some more trees. Let's get these over here. We'll pick up some more wood. We'll let that rock and roll. And 4 days of food. That's 2 and 4. Oh, it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. And maybe I need to hunt something. Maybe I'll hunt this bad boy to give us some meat. Did he just butcher it on the floor, you monster? Holy moly. There's just a cadaver sitting in our warehouse. What? This guy's a psycho. Holy crap. Okay, good deal. Vegetables, growing well. Workload is low, so I can probably pull a person off, get an extra odd jobber to get stuff done quickly. That's one thing about Songs of Six. You really gotta you gotta balance your workload quite a bit. Okay, and let's get 160. 2 crates for furniture so we can start stacking that up. That's going to be really important. I need to get, number 1, I need to get people in here to work. I think we have a good food supply now. Give us a couple of years, that'll get built up. The vegetables will be there. And then, wow, 890% loyalty is crazy. Why is everybody getting mad? Fulfillment? I don't know what's going down here. Religion. Okay, we probably need to build a shrine. We'll give these people somewhere to worship. Oh, and entertainment as well. I need a speaker. We're going to set this guy yelling right outside their doors. That's what we're going to do. And we can also probably take... Let's take one of these guys off the job. And he can be the speaker. Oh, Henry is the speaker. Henry is spreading the good news here. Excellent. And then we need, where is the religion? There we go. Who does everybody worship? Let's check. Let's go normal speed. Where's our religion overlay? Do we have public punishment? Yes. I love it. Problem overlay. No problem right now. Where's our religion? Oh, wow. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of religions. Okay. Allow or deny access for species is crazy. Atheism, let's go ahead and supply the atheists with a little shrine. And we'll just sit that right in front of the buildings. We'll give them easy access to it. Maybe. There we go. 42 stone for that. We don't have enough stone. So we'll probably need... We got those trees chopped down. That's good. We will probably need to go gather some stone for this. But the more people that are happy with me, the more people that will want to join me. And that's what life's all about. Getting a massive army of people that respect you and weaponizing them on your foes. Okay. Let's go ahead and send our peons out, including you guys, our respected peons. Respected. You guys play a very valuable role in the world here. Oops, sorry. Clicked away, my bad. I was trying to check OBS really quickly. There we go. Songs of Six likes to blink in and out as we go through. All right, so we're getting the stone for this. And once we get some furniture, let me go into planning mode. I'm going to go ahead and go into planning mode and plan out this the stone mine over here like we wanted. Because stone mine is going to be very, very important. That looks pretty good there. Get some auxiliaries. The efficiency is going to go up. More importantly, we need storage. Just a little bit of storage, not much. Put that there. Okay, let's undo that. I'm trying to figure out the ideal placement here. Good, 100%. It's going to take 23 furniture and 27 wood. I think we can make that happen. Let's wait until we build up 23 furniture, and then we'll pull the trigger on that. Looks like the shrine's going up well. Hopefully everybody else isn't going to get offended at me for building to one god and not another. What is wrong with this person's face? Human parent. Oh, does the parenting... Okay, so I've only played with bug people for the most part. When they are a parent, they stay home then? Stop picking your nose while playing. It's not befitting a lord. Hello? There's so few torches around. Even during the day, they are nice to look at. Okay, variety of foods is bland. Understandable. A lot of things here, understandable concerns. What's Crumb Tum doing? Torches? Furniture? More fulfillment? Okay. There's a human child. Terrifying. This might be the most hideous child I've ever seen. We can supply the children with weapons. Can we make child soldiers in this game? What is wrong with this man? Why is he nasty? Why are you nasty? Being a delivery man is only temporary and aspires to serve me in more prestigious ways. Often schemes to attain minor advantages. Oh, God. Oh, no. I don't know if I want this guy working for me. Okay, so it looks like we have... When the humans have children, it takes them out of the workforce, apparently. Go figure. Damn. Proudly serving you as a parent. You know, I can't be mad at that. Proudly serving me as a parent. Okay. Cool. Well, anyways, we got this built. We're working on getting our wood up. Our food, dangerously low, but it is almost time for harvest. And we are going to have 230 vegetables. How much room do I have for this? 240. Okay, we need to get those veggie crates up. Let me actually take away the meat here. We're going to add 2 more veggie crates. Actually, 4 more veggie crates, because we're going to really start building that up soon. The fruit needs to go away. The other we can harvest. We do have some grain. We could also make a grain farm soon. Probably important also. But we need more people to work. So we got 7 aspiring immigrants. Let's go ahead and authorize... let's authorize 4 of them. That'll put us at 20. 20 folks eating 10 food a day. That's right. All right, I need you guys to harvest these vegetables quickly, pronto, with a quickness, please. And then I'm going to take my odd jobbers, activate the rest of this highway. There's our new people coming in. Hello, welcome. You are welcome in this house. What's our per day? 1.54. Good Lord have mercy. Okay. Damn. It's gonna be a hard life getting enough furniture to make this happen. Oh my god. All right. Well, let's just do this. Go ahead and build the road out. Oop. Here we go. Cancel these jobs. Get a nice straight line over there. And we can let these guys build that. Odd jobbers instead of odd jobbers. I know. They're doing strange jobs. The strange jobbers. What other recipes can we use? Oh, the carpenter can actually make primitive weapons as well. Interesting. Huh. All right. Well, we should be getting these veggies anytime now. As soon as everybody wakes up, they're going to go harvest all of this and get all of our foraging done. We should have plenty of food. This is enough to sustain quite a bit of people. The production rate, I mean, we're gonna have 230 vegetables and we only eat 10 per day, so it's gonna last us for multiple years actually. So have no fear, relief is here. The temperature is rising to an extreme level today. Okay, understood. The throes of summer. The people that are down here can just go into the river to cool off. Everybody else, there's a tiny well. There's a tiny well. They're just going to pass out next to the well there. And honestly, all of this is pretty close to the river, which is why I picked this place, because in the summer it's going to get really, really hot and they need to be able to swim. Even if they're naked and their dangalangs hanging out, they need to be able to swim. I'm gonna build another road there because I'm pissed off at how this looks. It's uneven. It doesn't match the door. Don't like it. Make them a little stoop there. Yeah, there you go. Probably do this, honestly. Let's just Yeah, let's just do that. Fill that whole thing in. Making a little turn off for the carpenter. Excellent. The spaceport is already thriving. Our food's coming in. Look at all those vegetables. We're now foraging everything. I might even temporarily put a second hauler onto the warehouse to go grab some stuff. And you're just gonna see this number up here that's our food bar going up and up and up today. If they'll pick it up, would be nice. I think everybody was enamored by building the road and nobody's like paying attention to the fact we have vegetables rotting. Help. Okay, you know what? It's not enough. All of you, go grab vegetables. Haul. Do your job. The farmers are already planting for next year. You've got to get these veggies in. There we go. 11 days of food already. That's only halfway there. Looking great. Everything's looking excellent here. We have grain, which we could build a bakery and just run that as an extra food source. But honestly, I think we have plenty. I think we have plenty of food now. 22 days of food. We went from nothing to having 3 weeks of food in one day. All right. So I am going to run the warehouse like a seasonal job. We're going to hire temporary employees for the warehouse when harvest time comes. Now, the stone buildings, this is going to be where things start kicking off. Once I get a stone source in, and then I'm going to have to make some more furniture to do a tree farm as well. Tree farm is going to be important for the future as well. Maybe the tree farm should have gone first, but I like the idea of having a steady stone income so we can at least work towards getting stone buildings. Because that's going to make everybody very happy, honestly. And I also need to... I need to check our degradation here. Okay, it looks like everything's like in pretty good shape. Having a janitor in the long run is probably going to be pretty helpful. But for now, I think with this particular run, we've got more important things to worry about. So let's go ahead and build some more buildings. We're in really good shape with food. We've got a ton stored. What just happened? Why do we go from 22 to 19 days? Interesting. Okay, well, whatever. That's fine. Let's try to find some decorations here. We've got some torches, right? Yeah, spreads light in your settlement, like that. We can put these actually in between our buildings. Maybe within every 2 buildings we can have some light. And over here, people like how it looks. I think you need more people for this all to work. What's up, Rick? Welcome to the stream, dude. No, unlike some people, I'm growing at a reasonable pace. And that reasonable pace is allowing me to survive in the dense, terrible desert. Do I have opiates stored? I do. Excellent. I love it. Holy River. Dude, yeah, look at that. This is freaking amazing. This is like the Euphrates, dude. This is like the Nile River. We're the cradle of civilization is happening on this river. And because Rick is in the chat, Rick needs to be added to the population. So we got Henry. Why does Henry? What is wrong with your face? What is happening to you? All right, let's find somebody to be Rick. Who is the best Rick? We can make Rick the human 0.8 years old child. Proudly spreading menace in the city. You know what? Gotta be Rick. Egyptian Let's Play. That's right. All right. Rick is now a 1-year-old human child weighing 81.2 stones. Dog, you're heavier than a full-grown human. This is the fattest baby recorded in human history. Heavier than a grown adult. Heavier than grown-ass 27-year-old Crumb Tum. He's a dreamy human plebeian, and you weigh more than him. Rick Swayze, son of Roberta Swallow. You're a fat-ass baby. Go lose some weight, dog. That's crazy work. Oh, the stone mines are ready, chat. Okay. Okay, we're making 20 rocks a day. We can build with that. We can build with that, my friends. Hell yes. I'm gonna quick save. Actually, let's save, yeah, new save. The spaceport. Oh, yes. Excellent. Legit Sodom and Gomorrah. I'm fat as fuck and my mom is named Swallow. Burn this whole kingdom down. For real. For real. Okay, so we have stone coming in. We've got a perfect vegetable farm that is going to sustain us for many years to come until our population is much higher. Everybody's fucking. They're making kids. We're growing. I don't know how old the children have to be before we can employ them in the workforce. I'm not going to think about that right now because it makes me sick. Having mouths to feed that cannot work makes me sick. But we're going to start bringing more people in. Because the next order of business is well, hopefully, can I add more people to this? No. But hopefully I'm going to be able to get enough furniture to make a wood chopping facility. I don't know if we can put it just anywhere. That would be interesting to see. Grain farm is also a really good idea, but how about we go ahead and do a cow pasture? No, you know what? Actually, let's do the onks, because we can get meat and cotton out of this, and we can do that's going to be used for a lot of stuff. We're going to use that for a lot of stuff. Okay, so let's set up the onks pasture. Do we need to focus on moisture specifically? I'm not sure what the best thing is to do for the onks. But we are going to build this pasture across the road from our veggie garden. Okay, we'll get it to where we can have 5 people in here. Not super concerned. Hello. Okay, there we go. Not super concerned with the amount of food we're getting out of this because our vegetable income is so high, but I do want to have it big enough to be useful. So 90 and 100. There we go. 80% moisture. I don't know what moisture does for the animals, but I think it determined 221 wood. No, we can't do that, fam. Nope. Pasture's a no-go. Pasture's a no-go until later. It's simply too much wood. Maybe a small pasture. That might be the way. Can I... Hang on. Can I make this out of wood? I mean stone, rather? just sit in the water. Do humans legit need moisture in the desert? Well, we need moisture to grow, like the animals need moisture. Here, let me just make a smaller one. Let me make it smaller, like a 15 by 8. .2. Whatever. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Most importantly, 72 wood. Jesus Christ, why does it take so much? Most importantly with this is we're going to get extra livestock, because what I don't want to happen is the livestock that we start with to decay. And then we lose those very valuable resources and cannot make more of them without trading. So I want to go ahead and get that in place, which means we're going to have to clear some more wood for the time being. Let's fell these trees here to get the stuff to build the pasture. Yeah, no, the humans, like, all the humans actually need is enough, like, a well that's big enough to handle all of them. They do like having the river to go swim in, and that is actually more efficient for the guys working the farm to just go take a dip in the river. But the people up here, like at the house, we just need to make sure they have a well. And honestly, speaking of, I'm going to make a larger well. Let's just do a little future proofing here by putting a large well right next to the shrine. And once that's done, I'll get rid of this small one. And then we can probably put a food market in. Get these people fed. We have 26 extra rooms for individuals. So things are going well. During the winter, we can be building the livestock pasture. And we're still plugging away on this furniture that we're going to need. Let me go into planning mode, and we'll get set up with the wood cutter here. And the wood cutter needs moisture. That is fine. We're going to put this down here because I believe this is actually a little bit less fertile. Let's see, the soil around here is a little less fertile. So probably what I'm going to do is make a wood chopping area, maybe like that. Maybe like that. 4.2 a day is crazy. Maybe we need to make it a little larger. Auxiliaries. Okay, cool. And then storage, we'll put it right next. We'll call that a day. We'll plan that out. We're going to need 10 furniture. So it's really not that bad compared to the stone mine, which for this tiny area needed 23. Just absolutely insane. I don't know why they need that much furniture to mine stone, but whatever. But now we have stone coming in, and once we get 10 furniture, I'll go ahead and activate this job, actually, because it's not going to take that many people to work this. So now we've got this. Excellent. So let's check our production here. We're going to have 4 animals. We are currently producing not much. But once we get 10 times this, we're also going to be producing not much. But we are going to be getting some fiber, which is the real kicker of this. Plus, we're going to have a very slow trickle of livestock coming in, which is also very important. I don't want to put all the wood into making a larger pasture there, but that's going to be a good fiber source so that we can start storing that, making clothes, making eventually other things as well. We can export fabric, that sort of thing. Okay, so things are going well. Once this gets going, we're going to have wood incoming so that we don't have to worry about that. We need 2 more pieces of furniture, which they're kicking away on, but they don't have wood, unavailable wood. The girl you like loves to hate. All right. Let's chop this down so that we have enough wood to make the furniture to make more wood. I might have needed to do these things in a different order and it would have been more efficient. But, you know, we're not going to worry about that. I got the job done. We're surviving. I don't know why it's snowing in the desert. I'm not really concerned about that. Let's see what everybody else is doing around here. It looks like there's an absolutely massive kingdom already formed over here. Lovely. They have 4 cities and they're all bugs, which means they're going to be motherfuckers to fight. Great. I would love to start diplomacy with these guys as well. There's 2 armies sitting outside my town. One of them has 587 people. Great. You can have 200 people and 1 fish. It could be worse, right? This could be Dargonia. Dude, I still need to watch your video. I'm going to do that before I go to bed tonight. I meant to watch it yesterday and didn't get a chance to. The first Dargonia stream I mentioned to the chat earlier was quite the spectacle. All right, things are going well. We got 7 days of food left, and we have 4 days until the vegetables are ready. So we've got a 3-day surplus. Sounds great. I've made a well that looks more like a fucking swimming pool. Okay, meat is down. That's fine. I'm not worried about that. Mushrooms up again. Hell yeah. Rations are down. We only have 8 rations left. I'm going to wait until those are gone. Vegetables way up. Stone up. Wood down. Livestock down because we invested that livestock. Fiber and grain and herbs and opiates up. Yeah, this seems all going exactly to plan. This looks like a swimming pool, though, for real. Okay, good. So we have a nice little self-sufficient situation happening here now. It's cool. I was there for the live. We are brute forcing survival. That's right. The cradle of Svethlane. I don't know how to merge those words. Okay. I gotta pay attention to how my guys are walking once they start working this. Okay, they're just coming straight down from the warehouse. So probably what we're going to need to do is this. So let's make a little district here. Let's make a little district. We're going to do that. And then we are going to, let's just bring it down in the center here. Making roadways through the city. And I like doing this, like paying attention to where people are going and then kind of making the roads, maybe not follow those routes exactly because they're always going to take the path of least resistance. So don't follow those roads exactly, but do something that feels organic, right? So it makes sense for them to have a road not straight down and to the left to get to the farm, but this could be an artery here, which leads down to our agricultural area. And then over here, we're going to have, you know, probably some light manufacturing and crafting. And back here is going to be our main residential block for this area. So let's start making roads that make sense, that we can build some organic areas, maybe some like congregational zones, but also some hard edges to build buildings and other things that feel normal and feel natural for people to do and use. All right, I'm gonna get rid of the well. That's gonna refund that money, not roadify. I need actual roads. We're gonna put that in there, and let's go ahead and put in distribution here. Let's put in a food stall. I would like to add a food stall, and we're gonna put that right next to the well, because yeah, I think that this is going to be a nice little congregational area. Maybe we'll make a little market here. How about that? Let's make a little market. We're not gonna pop off on all of them yet, but we are going to lay it out. So I'm going to make a road down here, kind of dividing the market, and let's make room for stalls. So the food stall. We can put that here. That should be enough for people. Okay. Check that. Good. We can do a little road over. Let's make like a three. Let's make a 3 wide road. I have an idea. Make a 3 wide road. We'll plan out a little actual market. Is this backwards? I think this is backwards. Yeah, I think those are backwards. Let's actually refurnish this room. I'm going to get rid of the stall. Let me cancel the stall there. Let's add the zone here, put the stall in, rotate, drop it in, cool beans. Okay, so we have that, and now we can go in here with some decorations. I want to put a bench down. I want to put a nice 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's put a little bench down there, and let's put a torch on either side of the bench. And then we'll extend this road a little bit so that it looks nice and clean. And let's bring it out. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Hang on. And cancel that. And then we'll bring it out. Let's bring it out 2 more. Oops. I canceled it on accident. Accidental cancellation. Hello. I want to build the road. Thank you. Let's bring it out 2 more. I'm gonna bring this up here, and then let's see about can we like put some nature? Yes, spreads harmony. Put a little nature in there, yeah. Oh, what? Hang on. What was I putting in? Tree, natural tree, normal tree, and then we'll put a little bit of flowerage in here, and then we'll put a little 3 bench over here. How about that? Beautiful, beautiful. It's gonna be great. Let's pop it off. So we need the food stall first, and I think what we're gonna do is go ahead and build everything here, and then do that road. And so they're gonna build out that market. It's gonna look very pretty. We're gonna have a nice natural looking little garden over here that everybody's gonna enjoy. And this is how you build cities. You find the thing that people need. Oh, our food's actually going down. Dude, I think everybody's having too much sex. I think everybody is having too much sex. Our population keeps going up. I'm so used to playing bug people, and the bug people, you have to have like special facilities to grow them, to have natural like reproduction. Taking notes, it is Sodom and Gomorrah. Everybody's boing boing. That's right. Holy crap. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep an eye on the food because like we're harvesting, but it's actually going down faster than I expected, which is not great. So I might have to put in an alternate. Oh, look at all the. Okay, we're getting 12 a day. 12 wood a day, not bad. Yeah, I think I might have to get another. God, we're gonna have to bring in more people, dude. All right, let's authorize 10 people. And I'm gonna have to build another farm. What is this farm going to grow? Let's find out. Probably grain, and then we're going to make a bakery. Grain farm. And let's put this. You know what? This is gonna look so picturesque. Unfortunately, no. The moisture is too low. I was thinking, why don't we wrap it around the sheep farm, and that would look really nice, but the moisture's too low. So it won't grow well. That's fine. We can just put it next to the veggie farm. It's not that big of a deal. How much grain are we going to get in? 36.62. Not too bad, and we can get the whole thing ran by 2 farmers. I think that's fair. Let's do that. Let's activate that for next year. We really don't want to run out of... Oh, you know what? It looks a bit shit. Hang on. Yeah, if you have any questions, Rick, just let me know. I'm doing my best to explain why I'm doing things as I go along. But if you have any questions, please let me know. All right, let's activate that. I want to get this in place. Are they done building this? Dude, look, it looks sick. Hell yeah, man. I love that. Look at this nice little market. We've got flowers and trees over here. The food stall behind it, and they're right by the well. All we need is a little fountain over here. It would look gorgeous. Is there a death monument? No. That would be pretty funny. Is there a fountain that I can do? No. Okay. It's because they said, how big of a, like, this torch is so huge. Just like a bonfire out in the middle of town. You're watching and learning. Hell yeah, dude. All right. We're going to get that in place. I just don't want to, yeah, we're getting a lot more people and consumption rate than I expected. I can't believe I've not played humans or like the pigmen before. Something with natural reproduction. Sex is a foreign concept to me. It's so sad. All right. We've got that. We've got that. We've got... Don't need a pooper yet. But we do need... Takes grain and wood. Emits noise. Okay, so we have a carpenter over there. Why don't we put the granary, the bakery? We can put it... We'll put it right here. How about that? 6x4. Oven. How big does this place need to be? That's the real question. Production 6. That's a daily output. Might need to make this a little bit larger. How about we make it like 2 squares deeper? And then we can, I can just remove that. We'll put the oven back here and make it a little bit bigger. Auxiliary oven. 100%. Oh, 18 a day. Excellent. That's good shit right there. Area is not connected or cutting off part of the room. Okay, you know what? We'll actually make it a deep bakery. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. We'll put the door over there and put the road out there to connect it. This kind of reminds me of like medieval towns. How they kind of just like put a lot of their like production facilities in the same area. And it was kind of just like this fucky little like cleared out roadway situation. It wasn't like nobody had their own actual drives or anything like that. Whenever I think about road design and how buildings and cities are laid out for like more primitive cultures, I think about Kingdom Come Deliverance. And when you go into towns in Kingdom Come Deliverance, how do they look? Like, how do people access like the different districts of the town? Like, all the farms and everything are obviously out in the middle of nowhere because it's a serfdom, right? You don't get to live in the middle of the city. Where are the vegetables? Where are they? Why are our vegetables going away? Minus 25% a year stored. And this is only -5. Okay, so the fresh produce actually goes away really quickly. I'm losing 1.5 vegetables a day. Okay, so bread is actually going to be very, very important then. So I need to actually cut back on some of these things. and make room for bread. Okay, we'll get 5 of those in. As soon as the rations run out, we'll save a crate there. Looks like both our stone and our wood are, it's something. Is there anything else I need to be paying attention to right now? We've got plenty of furniture now. Everything's looking pretty good. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to move in. Can I put a decree out that nobody can have sex? That might be what I need to do. Let's see if I can do that. Hang on. No sex allowed. Handouts, persecute. Can I persecute people having sex? I need everybody to be incel by way of me forcing them. The reproduction age, the part at which a subject stays fertile. Pagnate, what's up, dude? How's it going, Semiclep? Same. What? Reproduction age is 0.5. That's scary for some reason. 0.1 natural births a year. I mean, I like that. I would rather that be 0 so that I can just accept immigrants. Heat resistant soiling. The rate at which a subject becomes dirty. Okay. Lifespan's 80. That's good. Lawfulness. Oh, yeah, since Semiclep's here, we gotta find a person to be Semiclept. Let's find a fine Semicleptian here. The Alos Bobert or Size Linkler. Roberta Redrum? That's terrifying. That's terrifying. This is going to be Semiclept. Grudgingly admits you do a good job, but still found these things to nitpick. I didn't read what you were saying about me before I assigned your name. There are so few torches around. 36-year-old human plebeian. Damn. All right, that's fine. Even though you talk shit about me, I'll still name you Semiclept. All right. We need some more torches. Everybody wants more torches. The torchage in this city is not ideal. And so what we're going to do is put a series of bonfires around the town. To increase, the bonfires will continue until morale improves. That's all I can say, chat. The bonfires will continue until morale improves. Also, why are these not giving off light? They're clearly torches. Whatever, man. He has more hair than you. Hey, you know what? I'm giving you something to work towards. Okay? Okay, so we need to, yeah, finish that up. I mean, I think everybody abandoned the grain farm to go work on the bakery that needs the grain, which might have been a little short-sighted. Oh, no, they're still kicking it. Okay, they're doing it. They're focusing on priorities. That's fine. Things are going well. Things are going well. We've got 38 people. Everybody's fed for the most part. Question mark. As soon as this bakery gets done, things will be even better because we'll be able to cook some loaves for people. But I really need them to focus on this because our food is not doing great. Oh, did everybody grow up? All the animals grew up? Very nice. Okay, so that should give us some fiber and a little bit of meat. The meat's just kind of laying around. I guess we'll just give them 1 crate for meat. Fine. just to collect the runoff from the sheep farm. Going to be very important. Bringing the ingredients down there to finish building out the bakery. Grain farmer, 1 of 3. Lovely. Yeah, I'm not super concerned about the grain farm right now. Oh, they just needed to go over there. Cool. We are going to need some more people. We have room for 16. I'm going to bring in another 5. These are all going to be adults. Oh, I like how this torch melts all of the snow around it. That's pretty awesome. And people that walk, like the paths that they take, clear out as well. I really like that. The bug people hate light, so I've never used torches before. But this is cool. It's keeping everything nice and clean. People are cleaning. I wonder if I built a janitor, if he would keep the streets swept. That'd be interesting to see. Okay, so 59 grain a year. This is taking quite a bit. Is that per day? That's a lot of loaves, friends. Let's actually bring that down a little bit. So there's 16 days in every year. If we are making 59 grain a year, that's going to add up to 59 loaves every year, but we want to set our production at a reasonable amount. That way we can use our people for other stuff as well. Cool. Everything's going really well, and thankfully all of the essentials are right here. Like we have clay down here that I can use for things. It looks like we have some ore over here. Yeah, we have ore deposits not too far away from us. So everything except for the jewels. And is that coal? That's ore. Oh, let me zoom in over here. What is this? That's coal deposits. That's coal deposits. This is actually Svethlane ore deposits. Coal, Svethlane gems. Okay, so this is going to be more the area that I need to get into when I get more advanced. So this is kind of an ideal first setup for this. Music reminds me of Gwent. Dude, the music's so good in this game. It's so good. We have a net 0 on our bread. We made 36 loaves and ate 36 loaves. That's pretty funny. Rations, we did eat half of those. Everybody's really liking the bread. Stone going way up. That's great. That means we can start constructing things out of stone. And as a matter of fact, now's a great time to make the first move into upgrading some of our buildings. Now that we have stones, let's look at. No, I don't need to do that. Throne also don't need to do throne. Where is my upgrader? Hang on. Structures. Overwrite. Okay, stone. So let's start making. That. Wait a minute. Hang on. Convert there. Yes. We need to convert the stone, the wood structures into stone. It unironically is. Yeah, it sounds like Gwent, dude. And this is a great map. Okay, so with the conversion tool, I can actually go in here and just do straight up upgrades. So they've replaced all the wood, they replaced the ceiling, and now this building's made out of stone. So the humans are going to like it more, and as we go through, we're going to be able to do more and more of those. I'm going to be pretty selective about how I do that, because we convert into stone. I'm going to try to be selective about this because you can see how much it takes. This takes 81 stone just to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the trigger on this first building. Oh, and that was instant. That's really nice, actually. And then that's 65. So half of our homes are now stone. That's going to make our people a lot happier. I like that that's instant. Don't have to assign anybody to do it. It's just really nice. Okay, cool. So, looks like all the load for everything's in pretty good shape. We have room for 55 people? Oh, there's 5 people in that. So there's... What? I think it's time to make more houses is what I'm trying to say. The opiates... do I need to make a small opiate farm? I don't know that I don't really have any purpose for it, but there's nowhere else on the map that grows the opiates other than that one little square that's annoyingly in the way of my homes. My residential development. I need the opiates out of the way, so I might make the tiniest of opiate farms, guys. I have 5 people. Okay. Oh, I can't even grow them. Okay, great. The poppy farm. We need a new technology for that. Okay, well let's just build some more buildings then. Let's build a couple more longhouses. We'll attach that. We'll attach that. Go ahead and build that out. That'll be fine. Cool. Hey, rocking and rolling. Nothing to complain about. We just need to make sure that everything's keeping ahead of our consumption rate here. A little stressful because there's a lot happening. Everybody's loving this bread. I don't know why. Consumed 18 bread. That's down to 9. I fear that my people love bread way too much. So we're gonna have to make some more farms. Okay, so farms, what are we gonna do with it? Are we gonna make more bread or are we gonna make more vegetables? Bread lasts a lot longer. Probably a good thing to do more grain. Yeah, I guess let's just do another grain farm. We're going to do it right next door to the one that I have. We are going to make a fuckload of grain, guys. It needs to happen. We are going to eat this up. Well, we need 7 workers. Oh, now we have 7. Somebody grew up. Hell yeah. Let's go ahead and plant it. Let's plant it. We got everything coming in for the year. Things are looking good. We are going to have, like, I'm not sure about the dynamic here. Because our food... We might have to, you know what? Actually, let's also do this. Having more than 15 hunters will do what? Diminish their effectiveness due to overhunting. Okay. It does cost furniture. I'm thinking, man, oh man, it's tough to balance this. We need so much more, dude. We need so much, like, farming. There's just, oh my gosh. There's so much that we need to grab. Because the vegetables, they decay so quickly. 25% of our vegetables decay per year. That's a lot, guys. That's a lot. We're gonna need 58 grain. You know what? Let's disable this. Can we just, like, turn this off for a moment? We need to readjust some stuff. Refurnish room. Let's just, all the people, you go home for now. For now. You all go home. We're going to shut that down for now. We need to conserve our grain from this harvest to build the bigger grain harvest. And then anything that we have left over can go to making bread. Okay, and we are getting more odd jobbers in, so that's good. That's good. Everybody's happy. It's just that our needs are growing, and we don't have a very sustainable source of food. I'm having to constantly re-up the food source to keep up with the people, and pastures and farms. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a big deal. Okay, but we did get a bunch of wood from clearing this area as well, which is great. That's good. 126 a year. How much are we going to get out of this one? It's a great question. We're getting all of our veggies are in. Let's go ahead and assign some more haulers. 4 delivery men to go ahead and pick up all of our shit. That is a seasonal job, so we do need to we need to get those seasonal positions filled. And it does look like our livestock count is going up quite a bit. And we can use that livestock count to make more farms. Now, one thing I would really like to get my hands on is figuring out how to deal with the water. Maybe emits fresh water. So, like, I'm curious if it says it uses water pumps. So I could create an aqueduct system almost going from the river. I don't know how much, like, water pumps are a big... Look at that. It requires 6 employees, 20 furniture, and 20 stone. It's kind of a big commitment to make the water pump. But if I do make the water pump, then I could bring it all the way through here, fertilize this entire barren zone, which really doesn't have that much else going for it other than a bunch of rocks that we can clear out. But I could fertilize this over here with the moisture. Yeah, canals. The thing is, if I build the canals without the water pump, I think that they're going to lose... They're going to lose some, like, potency as we go inland. And I don't know how far that's going to, like, go without additional help. Plus, we need stone to build it. So I don't want to, like, commit all of my stone towards these canals and getting it, like, out here to like, irrigate everything. Maybe I can plan it. Maybe I plan... Like, if I do this and bring it out here... I don't know. I don't know how it all works. I need to do a tester. I need to do a tester and see how this functions. I guess I could commit some of the rock to doing that. Let's take a look. So let's take a canal and let's bring it like... Ugh. 96 stone for that is crazy. Whatever, fuck it, let's go. I think this is going to be the future. We've got to build this so that we can grow more crops out here. I think it's the only way. Because I'm just not going to be able to... Like, people can't run all the way over here. If I build farms all the way along the riverbank, people are not going to run over there to do that. So let's build some canals. Let's see how it works. Let's see if it'll green this area up and how efficient they are as well. So water supply, currently not operational. Okay, so there's no pressure. We gotta have a water pump to run these. I should have just bought one. If we get rid of it, we should get the materials back. So I'm not super concerned, but Let's see what happens. Let's see if the water will flow naturally from the river into the canals. It's acting like I need a pump, though. So we'll see. You would think that you could just, like, could I dig it out? Can I just, like, landscape this? Remove water. Clear all. I can't make water, though. Unfortunately. Yeah, that's one thing that I would like is hopefully before the game launches, he does this, is make a way to actually excavate for some natural irrigation. Obviously, it wouldn't go as far as pumped water, but it would be nice. Like if I could get this irrigation like out here and like feed through this dry area, just far enough away from the green here, you know? Some natural irrigation. That would be really, really dope in this game. Getting this built just in time for the river to freeze over. We only have 3 days of food? Oh, shit. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Bad things happening here. A large caravan of migrants camped nearby. They seem friendly enough and even share their food. Perhaps some of them might be convinced to stay in your village. Wow, immigration speed up and the rate of hunger is down. Excellent. So now we gained ourselves some extra days of food because it reduced our eating rate. You love to see it. Okay, there's 8 grain farmers here. That's where all of our odd jobbers went. Ugh. All right. All right, so consumption rate 12.25. We're making 18.7 from the bakery. If we can keep this bakery stocked, this will feed our people, okay? If we can keep the bakery stocked, then surely, God help us all, it will feed our people. This is not going to function without a water pump. So let me, hey, a new level has been bestowed. I am an emir. Let's go. We've got imports and exports. That's good. Oh my gosh. Let me clear. Nope, that's not the right thing for that. Hang on. Oh, return water where there is ground. Hang on. Big brain mode. Big brain mode. Can we? I can only go this far. Oh no. Okay. Not as big brain as I thought. Unfortunate. That's cool though. So like anytime that we build over the water, we can return it. And if I want to get rid of some land, I can, but damn it. Okay, that's fine. Let's build some roads over here to connect to the new farm. Whoa, that was big. Damn, dog. There we go. Okay, we'll do that. We'll activate that. Make sure that they have room. We're -1 worker. Ugh. All right. Here, let's let some people in. Unfortunately, okay, I gotta keep in mind though. Whatever is on consumption rate right now is gonna get doubled when the caravan goes away. So I'm currently at 25 consumption rate. So let's bring in another 10 people here. It's gonna put us at 30 consumption rate. but we need these workers. We need these workers, and we just gotta keep up. There's no other way out but to keep up. Okay, the carpenters are doing good. They are degrade. Oh no. Let's make a janitor. The time for the janitor is nigh, my friends. The janitor. Let's put the janitor down here in the nasty area. We'll put the door right here on the corner. Workstations. 5 janitors is crazy. I don't think we need 5 janitors. Hang on. Is that the minimum? Oh my god, dog. That's crazy. 5 janitors. Bump up the size really quickly. Up to 80. There we go. Okay. That's not too bad. Not too bad, but we do need to activate that. We are not going to employ 5 janitors. I'm going to be perfectly clear about that right now. We don't have enough city to employ 5 janitors in. And we're having a fight for our lives here with our food supply as well. So we've got to take some priorities here. With that in mind, I think that I'm good to cancel the foraging job for the grain. Oh, is that vegetables as well? I think we can get rid of like our veggie and grain foraging for now. I think I need to keep the foraging for the fiber going because once we start making clothes for people, they're going to continue to want clothes, as they should. But that's going to be very inconvenient to me. So I need to keep the fiber foraging going because these guys are not making, they're not making enough fiber. They're not making enough fiber to support us. But they are doing the very important job of keeping our livestock up. So hopefully net 0.02 livestock. It's just enough to keep us from running out of livestock. I don't think that we're going to be getting extra livestock anytime soon, but well, you know, we're dealing with it. Life in the desert is tough, okay? Being the cradle of civilization, it's difficult. Our roads are getting worn down and I really need a janitor. I've never experienced this before because I've always built a janitor early, and now we're in a situation where just things are not going so great, okay? We're having some infrastructure fall through. Not good. Okay, roads. Can I do any kind of, I need paved roads technology. Okay, so it's dirt roads for now. I would like to do some paved roads as soon as possible. But until then, let's try to upgrade some buildings into stone buildings. How about that? Let's, the carpenter's shop is just falling apart. It's this place is in bad shape, y'all. Look at this. The only thing still surviving in the carpenter's shop is like the little block that he's cutting up wood on. The other guy's just fucking, he brought his kid to work. It's bring your child to work day. And we're actively losing output because of the degradation. We're only doing 65% of what we should be doing. Or no, we're doing 44% of what we should be doing. I need these janitors to get their asses to work as soon as humanly possible. There is no other option. We might need 5 janitors. Get in there, get to work. The bakery is going full tilt. Things are going great with that. Production rate of food it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I think we might need another vegetable farm to kind of round things off. Maybe I could fill that in here, and this just, you know, our farming coast will be fine. Clay is over there as well. We might build a little bridge to get some clay. Okay. Janitors are here. We are all naked now. Everybody is naked. We have no more clothes. But everything else is up in a big way, which is good. That is good. All right. Excellent. So, I mean, overall, it may seem like things are terrible, but things are actually going quite well. And I hope that our 1 janitors, let's actually do 2 janitors, because I think we have more need for janitors than just 1. I need the carpenter's shop to get fixed up. And the warehouse is kind of looking dookie, too. It's looking pretty rough in the warehouse, too. Yeah, 27% degrade. We're gonna need some people working to fix some stuff up, but that's okay. That's okay. We're killing it. We're killing it, guys. Things are going great. This, oh my God, look at the output. 641 and 194. We're at almost 1,000 pieces of grain. Will they be able to keep up? I think this will feed our people. I think this will feed our people to the point where I'm going to have to allocate some more. Okay, we're full crates now. I might have to pull back, actually. Let's pull back on some mushrooms here. We're not harvesting mushrooms anymore. I'm going to pull back on herbs as well. I don't think we need herbs right now. I'm going to be very picky about what we do here. Meat is going to... Well, no, I do need the meat. I do need the meat just to have a place to offload it. Is there storage in here? I don't think there is storage in the actual... You know what? Good on them for producing 15 meat last year. That actually not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, but I think, guys, that for the foreseeable future, in the short to midterm, we're doing pretty good. What is this child doing traversing the barren wastelands? There's 2 children laying in the desert, out of breath, suffering while everybody's working. Spare the children, please. The stoneworkers. You know what? I feel kind of bad for these guys being out here by themselves. Let's give them a small well out here. I think that they would appreciate this. Give them a well, and we'll give them a little bench. How about that? I'm really enjoying playing this tonight, guys. Man, I love this game. This game is so good, dude. This game is so good. We'll do that, and then we'll plop a little torch down over here. How about that? Set a little torch. We'll do 1 torch there, 1, 2, 1, 2, and bada boom. There we go. Nice. Then we'll activate the well. This gives the stone miners a little bit of comfort over here. Man, these janitors, dude. Let me go ahead and put 5 of them down. 5 on them like Ben Folds. Oh my God, my city is in shambles. These 5 janitors have their... God. They have their work cut out for them. Oh no. Things are not looking great for the janitors. And this, guys, is why you build a janitor early in Songs of Six. So that your city does not become riddled with decay. I'm going to overemploy the janitors so that we get the work done faster, and then I will unemploy one or two of the janitors once we are caught up to speed. Maintaining is much easier than repairing everything, I believe. What is this? Oh, it's a couple of sheep. Okay, so we have 250 stone now. I'm gonna keep working on... We have 21 rooms available. I'm gonna keep working on upgrading. How much would it take for the whole thing? 325. Let's go ahead and upgrade 2 more homes. Actually, let's do the third one here. Look at that. Nice little stone houses. The commie block. It's addicting. Dude, it is addicting. It is addicting. And you know what? I've been playing Bugs for so long. This is the first time I played the humans. And the pacing of the game is so much different with humans because you have natural reproduction with the humans. So you're gaining population, whether you're prepared for it or not. And that's very interesting to me because that changes the dynamic of how the game plays. Because with the Bugs, I just keep bringing in citizens when I need more, bringing in citizens when I need more. That gives me a lot more control over my population growth. And with this one, people are gonna be fucking, no matter what. They're just gonna be fucking. I can't do anything about that. We just have to deal with it. Okay, so we have a lot more people that are atheism inclined. Let me see. Do I have a religion overlay here? We do not. What is wrong with this? Unavailable. Egg, fish, fruit, meat, mushroom. Great. Thanks. Excellent. Homeless? No problem with that. Yeah, I don't have an overlay for religion. That's a little... I don't really know what they're wanting here. Access to shrine and quality of shrine. Is this just opposition? Different religions like other religions differently. Some just don't mix, which can cause unrest. Okay. This is disliked by your plebeians. Can I kill these people? Deny access. I mean, I don't know how this is converting into the religion, like, happiness there. More importantly, can I find a way to persecute people that are not of my chosen religion, but dwell in my city? Oh no. I'm treading some dangerous water here. Conversion. Okay. No. We can peacefully convert. We just have to inundate. We have to inundate shrines of my chosen religion and give people nowhere else to practice other religions. Okay, great. Excellent. You're sounding like me? Yeah. I am Shintaro 6, Supreme Ruler of Vorkia. Oh, this is that guy that is, he's kind of big dickin'. Yeah, he's that big kingdom. I'm going to accept his cut stone, and I'm immediately going to use it to make my throne amazing. Oh, hang on. I gotta put some room in the warehouses for it. Hang on. Where can I store? Bring the stone down one, and we're going to add a couple spots for cut stones. All right, let's also recheck the janitors here. See how their work is progressing. Everything still looks like shit. Great. Awesome. Oh, hi. Dude. Guy has some makeup on. That's crazy. Okay, so the janitors are going around on the street doing their job as best they can. This guy's actually down here repairing the field or the wood cutting area, which is nice. Where's our other janitors at? I like that you can track them this way. This guy's in here doing not dick. And where's the other two? Where's the other two janitors? 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4. We have one more janitor. Where's the other janitor? Maria Twinklebottom is over here maintaining the torch instead of fixing the carpentry shop that is falling apart from lack of care. Oh, is the other one over here? Okay. The warehouse does need some love. Okay, so Fernanola Brow Creek is actually doing a great job. I honestly don't care about the shape of the roads. Sveth's southern roots coming out strong. Oh, my religious persecution? Yes. Yeah, we're going to persecute non-Athuri citizens until they all convert. That's the only way forward, because Svethlane cannot afford multiple different religions being balanced in my city. I don't have it in the budget, guys. I'm sorry. I really am. I just do not have it. How big can this shrine get? Dude, that's fucking huge. That's a lot. If they didn't want to get persecuted, they convert already. You know what? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. All right, we have some nice benches over here. Look at this, a nice little area so the people mining stone are not miserable. And in turn, the farmers get this beautiful river to go skinny dipping in because they have no clothes anyways. That's the only type of swimming they'll be doing is skinny dipping. But things are going well. We have food. That's all we have is food. All right. Where's that cut stone that we got? Is somebody bringing that for me? And we haven't gotten, are they sending caravans? Bound for Vorkia. Bound for Elias. Ah, there we go. Okay, so the caravans are actually making their way to the spaceport. Excellent. Yep, our stuff is on the way. Great. As soon as we get that cut stone, I'm going in here and I'm making my throne glorious while the rest of the city falls apart. But I'm keeping a very close eye on these janitors and what they're doing. I am concerned about the carpentry shop. Not that I'm using furniture for a lot of shit, but like this visibly it's bothering me. It's visibly bothering me what has happened to the carpentry shop. And I need that problem fixed as soon as possible. Whoever is the brave janitor that fixes the carpentry shop is going to be one of my elite employees. Congratulations! You are one of my elite employees. Okay, well, you know what? In the meantime, let's do something. Let's find a way to move forward. I think our food, for the most part, is going to be stable-ish. Between the vegetable and the bread output, we're doing pretty good. Could probably get some fishing in there as well to increase the variety of food that we're dealing with. What are you doing? I'm not seeing any improvement here. Walking to job. Food stores are low. Dude, I am trying, girl. I promise. We might need to build another warehouse too. Actually, I have probably not enough grain allocated. Or no, I have too much grain allocated. 560 capacity is probably good because we'll store that. The bakery will run through it, and then we'll like refill it with the rest. I'm going to bring that down to 80. I'm really trying to like balance these crates. Because what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go for it. I'm going to get some hunters. I'm going to get some hunters. I'm going to put this little hunting cabin here. Butcher table. That's 1 hunter. Output 2 per day. I don't like that. Moo? Who moo? $8 per day? Still not great. Moo. Moo! I'm not sure what I want to do here, guys. Is the hunter the right thing to do? Or should I build this? Output 1.8. Oh, it's annoying. I don't know what to do here for the best results. 3.6. I think I need to bring this down to where it's 3 workers. We're very, very low on manpower. Sorry for being quiet. I'm trying to have a big brain figure out what I'm gonna do here. I have enough wood to build this. Let's do that. I forgot. Have a wonderful day, Ascaria. Welcome to the stream, buddy. It's good to see you. You know what? I was actually in Icy's stream earlier. I dropped by Rick's stream and he insulted me, so I went to Icy's stream and watched her play Liza P for a couple of minutes. And she's doing very well, but she's stuck on the King of Puppets and Liza P. So I tried to give her a little tip, which is just play better. And he insulted me. Hey, you know what? I talk shit about Deadlock, but you talk shit about Dark Souls 2 and threatened to ban me. So who's really in the worst fault here? I think it's 2-1 on the shit talking, and it's not me being worse. Oh, did we repair something? Who repaired the carpentry shop? Who did it? I don't think anybody actually did it. Fuck, man. Icy just told me that you were there. Yeah, no. She's, hopefully she's making some progress on Romeo, because that's a tough fight. That's true, actually. Hey, I'm a lot of things, but I'm not a liar, okay? Oh, hey, we got it. We got the cut stone in. Okay, it's time to use this, hopefully, to improve. Shit. Damn it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to make the front wall of this look nice. And this is what they do in shopping centers. Damn it. It's 14 of 14. Let me use all 14. What the hell? This is what they do in shopping centers. they just like do everything that they have the budget for with fancy shit, and then you try to hide it as best as they can. And you know what? Everything that everybody can see of the throne is now very grandiose, and everything they can't see is shit, but that's okay. Icy authorized me to mention that she took a break and switched games because Romeo sucks to fight. That is all good. That's all good. We've got 19 herbs on the floor. Somebody smoked that shit. That's that swamp weed. That's that swamp weed from Gothic. Were you guys enjoying Gothic? I did several streams of it. I felt like it was going pretty well. I'm trying to decide whether I want to go back to it or whether I want to just like Gothic was a game that I pulled it out when I was trying to do some streams, and now I'm back to doing streams pretty regularly, and I'm thinking about whether I want to go through and do different games, because now we can actually get through games in a pretty decent click. We got some more cut stone. Okay, let's go ahead and finish this up. So I guess I want to hear from you guys. Do you enjoy like more variety, or would you like me to go back and like continue playing through? I did not mean to do that. Dear God, what have I done? Cancel jobs. Cancel that shit right there. I keep forgetting that I have to press this button in order to instantly fix it. There we go. Now it's fancy. You had so many dumplings. Oh, dude, I want some dumplings. Bring me some. I have only eaten 800 calories today. Something like that. I'm at a severe calorie deficit right now, and I know I shouldn't be waiting this long to eat, but I'm gonna eat something before bed because I can't be running on 800 calories today. It's simply not enough. Where is the child? Oh, we gotta, hey, whoa, stop the presses. Stop the presses. Ascaria's in chat. We gotta make, we gotta make Ascaria. Rick, you're 3.3 years old now and you're worshiping. You are a devout follower of Athuri. You are one of the chosen that get additional privileges inside the spaceport for worshiping the correct entity. But we gotta put Ascaria on the job. Ascaria is going to be Walla Redrum, a human janitor. You are employed. Congratulations, Ascaria. You are one of my elite employees, a 13-year-old janitor. We put him to work at 13 years old. Rick has always been pious. It's true. Rick somehow has lost 30 pounds in the 4 years he's been alive. He went from 81 stones to 54 stones due to the food situation in the spaceport. My mom burned herself because she bit into the dumpling and the hot juice from the filling splashed out everywhere. Dog, that happens to me a lot when I eat dumplings. I took those weight comments to heart. I can't believe you lost 30 pounds, dog. That's crazy. This isn't as bad as Dargonia, but things are pretty dire, apparently. Fat ass baby. As a 4-year-old. Dude, yeah. Dude, Rick was 0.8 years old and weighed 81 stones. And as a comparison, most of the adults in town weigh 80 stones. So as a 0.8-year-old child, yeah, 80 stones. As a 0.8-year-old child, Rick weighed more than the adults in town. Oh, look at this. Look, the janitors are actually making it work, dude. I think they're going to fix all the roads and the wood field first. And then they'll probably go in and do the buildings. Wow. Wow. Oh, they're fixing the shrine now. We got to keep the shrine up for sure. We need this shrine to be in tip-top shape so we have more converts. Yeah, look, we have great access over here. We have fantastic access over here. So the access itself is not the issue. It's the non-believers. It is the non-believers that are the issue. And we've gained yet another. Look, our numbers are going down. We had a convert from Craterism. We need to get these Arminianisms out of here. These guys gotta go. These guys got to go, dude. Schmalerism? Oh, you know what? This is actually really interesting. If you look under the religions, having believers of different religions actually gives you different perks. So for having a lot of atheism believers, it's giving us a lot of small bonuses to our production. And for this one, it gives us bonuses to our farming. This one gives us defense, offense, and raid security. And then Amionism actually affects our health, lifespan, and ability to dominate our citizens. That's pretty cool. That's one heavy-ass baby. I know. I know. I am really happy that our food source is like holding out because we're back up to our normal consumption rate again. And yeah, we're kind of going through it. We don't have much grain. We don't have much veggies. Things are a little scary around here. I think I'm going to make another veggie farm. Where are we stored 41 food? Is it in here? That only accounts for 35. Where's the other 6 pieces of food? Is it in people's houses or something? What the hey, dude? Where's all our food? Whatever. I'm not concerned. I think it's oh my god, but to bring more fuck to get more farmers, I gotta bring in work value 106. Let's pull some farmers down off of this. And I'm going to reallocate them elsewhere. Question mark? And once this starts ramping up, we are going to have a little bit of meat coming in. Our skill is a little lower cultivating these, but already we'll have +2 meat coming in once this is done. Because our piggies are going to grow up. Moisture is 24%. Ooh, yeah, that does fall off. %24 target value. But it doesn't, like, this, it doesn't look like... Huh. I'm not exactly sure how this moisture is affecting the piggies. I would like some more moisture, though. It would be nice to spread our moisture all through the lands. I wonder if I can build over canals. That's probably an important question. I think we're gonna have to start looking at getting water in here. Because look, if I do this and I run it along the backside of the piggies, that's basically going to bring water all through this land. I wonder if I can, here, if I do a canal right there and they build the canal, will it erase the road or will it make it a bridge? I want to test that out. Actually, let's cancel that job. Go ahead and put that road there again. And let's bring the canal up here. Somewhere that's a little bit easier to see what the effects are. Let's put it right in the middle. If this turns into a bridge of some sort, then I can probably say, oh, the roads are almost done. Oh, they fixed the carpenter shop. Who did it? Who did it? I need to give them a day off because they've done so well. They deserve it. They deserve it. Okay, so the shrine is almost fixed. Our roads are basically done. This is almost done. This is done. That's done. Janitors are on the job, guys. They are on that job. I'm gonna recruit a couple more haulers. That way we can get all of our produce in. But I do want to see what happens with this. Big B Begornia? What? That's favorited. What a fucking name. Big B Begornia. Or you could reward them with more work. I mean, they're always going to have work. I mean, that's an endless job. Their work is that one or two of them will be reassigned to a more fulfilling occupation. That's what their reward will be. Okay, so canal. If I build a road over it, must not be placed on room. Okay, so very interesting. Actually, you know, let's build a torch here. How about that? Perfect spot for a torch. Big B cannot have been named with loving intent. Right? Oh my gosh, dude. Big B Begonia is crazy work. Just insane. All right, you know what? What can we do? What can I do here? I'm trying to think of our next move forward because I guess the grain gets harvested in fall. Is this our first year harvesting the big farm? I don't know if it's our first or second year. We're not really getting that much reproduction, so like if I can stabilize this, we should be good for a while, especially with the meat. Okay, so the moisture content determines your skill multiplier. Gotcha. So we're only getting 0.7. Understood. Okay. So whatever we get out of this is going to be cut by 30% because of our moisture content, which means we definitely need to figure out our canal situation. But I guess my question is, how are you supposed to like navigate the canals? Because I can't build roads over the canals. The culvert is less efficient than canals. It does so underground. Okay, so maybe the culvert is... No, look at that. What the fuck is that? It's just so strange. Just so odd. Okay, well, you need a clay farm. What is our... I'm trying to see if we have a commute multiplier for the farms. I don't think that we do. I think the commute for the farms is probably only going to affect how long it takes people to get there, and so it could affect, you know, could affect the speed that we tend the farm, but I don't think it's actually going to affect our output, if that makes sense. Okay, so this is interesting. The fruit orchard takes a long time to get productive and is sensitive to lack of labor and events. Produces more than farms of the same size after the investment and is less reliant on fertility, which could be goated. If I build it out here, oh, it's really less reliant on fertility. Look at that. We start off at a 75% moisture. Okay. Okay. We might have something here. We might have something here. I need... Soil is 50. Soil is 41. I need my soil. Oh, what's going on? Some rooms have problem with workload. Which ones? Which rooms have workload problems? Do we have a workload? There we go. What do we got? Workload is low. Okay, so we have too many people assigned. That's fine because this is seasonal. Yeah, this is seasonal. Workload is 53%. I wonder if I could take this to one herder and it would be okay. I'm not gonna worry about that too much. I'm whoa! Who do we, what? Government buildings? I'm going to pull 2 of the janitors away. Where are we? Where are we leaking people? What's going on? Where are we leaking people? Government. Is it the warehouse? Oh, well, I only need 1 delivery man right now. Yeah, that's not a big deal. I guess that's what it was. I don't know. Workload is low in... Oh, no, I actually do need an extra delivery guy. Because we need to get that grain in. Okay, but I do probably need to bring some more people in. Oh, production rate 21.84. I think that's because the bakery isn't running right now. I'm so obsessing. I'm like so obsessed with my food. It's very concerning to me. I don't want to get low on food. So I don't want to make any big moves until I know I'm okay. But I guess I'm gonna have to, right? We gotta bring some people in, man. Let's bring in 10 more people. I'm gonna add 5 more to our food consumption. That should help us. No nearby storage to store their harvest. I mean, that's what our delivery men are for. Go ahead and add one more. And let's look at making an orchard. I guess I'll do this over here. Soil fertility of the orchard. That's lower. That's 50. So is the fertility just like maxed out at 50? I'm trying to figure out several different things at once. I'm sorry, guys. I should be chatting more. I should be more attentive to my loyal viewers. I apologize. Okay. Can I make a giant tree? Ooh, that's kind of goated. Kind of goated, guys. Okay, 7.14 a day. I'm gonna need 60 fruit to build this. So this is probably going to be a down the road thing. Well, shit. Okay, I'm gonna need 5 farmers for this. Why stop at 5? When you could have 6 farmers. Okay, good. All right, that's fine. We're going to build that, and what I'm going to do is request some brave soul to go up there when the time is right and forage this fruit. And I guess I'm going to make another warehouse. I don't know, man. I don't know. How about we make a warehouse that's like over here and make it specifically for food? I don't really know what's the move. I mean, this is a great warehouse and it's storing most of our food right now, but I feel like it's just like kind of hard. The delivery men have a hard time moving everything back and forth, so why don't we make another warehouse? We'll make this warehouse, we'll make it over by the janitor. How about that? We'll just do 8 by 6 for now. We'll put a door in right here. Do that. $1.68K storage. I think that's pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and add one more line to it though, because that way I can do this. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. And what this will let me do is get all of the food supply right here where it's closer to the market anyways. It will give them less road to travel to get to the farms. I mean, it's not that much of a difference, but it does kind of split it in half. So, I mean, we're 50% closer. And then this can take the stone and the wood up there and be more of a like building materials and luxuries depot. I feel sorry for whoever has to come up here and grab that. That's tough, buddy. That's tough. Okay, let's go. Man, I'm feeling good. Look at this. We're already at 71 individuals in our city. I think this is going to be good. No, don't refurnish that, you idiot. I keep making this mistake. Okay, that's fine. We probably also need to have somebody making fabric, which is going to be going in our little craft sector here. Maybe I'll make the fabric place like over here. I don't know. We'll see. Don't know exactly how I'm feeling about it all yet. Turn on some planning. We are going to need a... Do I have leather? I don't think I have leather. Okay, fabric into that. So I'm going to need to make refining. There we go. A weaver. And I'm going to make this pretty small. I don't think that there's a need for this to be large. I mean, there is, but there isn't. Does this make noise? I'm sure it does. Emits noise, yes. Okay. Okay, well let's build this over here. 6x4. Make a little building. We're gonna put a loom in here. See that? Production 2. Auxiliary and some storage. I don't know if I like this layout. Rotate the loom. Storage. Shit. Okay, there we go. Nice. Better. Better. It's better. Okay. Oh, even better. There we go. Nice, nice. Put the door right there. Cha-ching, bada bing, bada boom. Let's put the roads down for it. Create that little area. Activate that job there. Looking good. Looking good. Things are coming together. Our food's holding out for now. Normally I would hope for more food, but our bread's getting baked. Load 100%. I guess I need another food stall. Maybe we need to like cancel this and put in another food stall instead. Dang, things are crazy out here, guys. The city is booming. Activate that. Yeah, our load's 100%. We need more. We need more. Okay, I think we're gonna hold out until next year. Might need to rebuild the bakery. We have so much. Yeah, I need to refurnish this. Okay, okay, this can also work in our favor, guys. Let's expand the bakery out. Oh, not more. Get 2 bakeries in there. Undo that and see if the smaller one works. Still works. Let's undo one more. That still works. And then we're going to put a decent amount of storage in here. Oh, look. Why is there so much? Item must be reachable. Oh, yeah. We need all the way across there. Okay. A subject of yours has become sick. Sickness is tied to your subject's health. In the early game, there's not much you can do about this except for keeping the city clean. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. All right, let's get the storage situation sorted out here. And let's do another oven, but I'm gonna actually turn it. This is gonna be such a weird. No, you know what? You know what we need to do? We need to get rid of that and make it bigger. We just need to make a big fucking oven. Nine bakers. That's crazy. 45. That seems like it's just too much, right? It's got to be too much. Okay, we're just going to. I'm gonna make a great big oven. Ooh, that could be goated. Look at that. Look at that. That's a pretty cool. I like that I'm also having to work around. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Amazing. Well, I guess not amazing. I don't really have the room to support it. Damn, it's so tough to work in the confines of this, though. Okay, what if we shrink a little bit here? I'm trying to find the optimal layout for this. That's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to find the optimal layout for the bakery. Okay, how about we do this? We do that. We make the big oven. We can't put one over there. Ooh, yes. Auxiliary oven. That is way too much. Storage goes there. Storage, yeah, storage can go here. I can actually move the aux oven down here. And then we could put another small oven. Amazing. Amazing. And we'll need another aux oven somewhere. Can we fit it? Maybe I can add just a hair more there. We'll get rid of that and build... We'll build a bigger auxiliary oven. Hello. There we go. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, and we need to activate this pronto. This needs to be job numero uno. Get it done. Get it done. Put it together, Spaceport citizens. We must rebuild the bakery for the continued existence of our kind. It's got to be built. It has got to be built. We will starve without this. Grain has such good output as well. Like, there's so much grain that you get from each farm. It's really, really nice. Really nice. Okay, so let's check this out. Well, what's the situation here? I feel like I need some more stone. Oh, maybe the reason my stone's low is they pulled it for the bakery. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. It's like, why is my stone so low? Okay. So once they get the bakery done, we'll be back in the saddle, getting that set up. I am going to have to get the housing situation sorted soon. This is going to take how many bakers? I think it's 9 bakers that I have set up. Out of 3. Oh, what? Let's do 4 bakers. Do 4 bakers. I think I am going to export opiates. Oh God. Oh no, I can't do it because I need the research. Shit. Ugh, it's so frustrating. We need to grow our city to get the stuff that we need. If I can get an opiate farm together and start selling opiates to my neighbors, then I will have trade agency to import the things I actually do need. Plus, I can finally get rid of this tiny ass patch of opiates growing in my backyard. And we will be successful. Okay, we're coming out of winter, guys. We're in the middle of winter, trying to get out of it. We have 1 day of food left. I need these bakers to be working their asses off. I need you to be baking so much bread that you cannot get the smell of yeast out of your nostrils. And yes. Yes. Amazing. How's everybody's happiness? Everybody's happiness seems pretty good. Access to consumable resources. We do need some clothes. We do need some clothes. Okay, our food preference is going up. That's great. That's great. Housing is going up. That's great. Services is going up as well. Food stall access is going down. Upgrade boost from the rooms visited. Okay, we'll just need to work on that as we get going. Bench access is going up. Seems like everything's pretty good here. It's just like the quality, the upgrade quality of everything is could use a little help. And we're gonna have to have some nice materials for upgrading. Okay, look at that. Look at that. I don't know what food we're storing, guys. Actually, this warehouse is done. I need this to store grain. I think that's it for the stuff that we're getting for food. Put 1 in the livestock there, and we'll assign 1 duder there. Yeah, I really don't know. I guess it's just because our food stalls are selling it as fast as we're making the bread. Because we are producing more than we're consuming by a bit. Just by a little bit. So hopefully, God, oh, All the vegetables are gone. Is it because they're moving them? I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. They have 16, they have 15. The rest of the vegetables are AWOL. I don't know what's going on. The food situation is very interesting in this playthrough. I'm really not sure how to take it. What I do know is that I need somebody to go get this fruit. And we're just gonna let our population grow naturally, I think. Crumtum is hauling some grain back to the warehouses, which is good. Okay, looks like we finally got an extra livestock to fill out the stock here. We're still waiting on the pigs to grow. Once that's done, we'll be in okay shape. We'll have 2.5 meat per day. Boost us up a little bit. Good deal. Okay, well, you know what, guys? I think this is a great place to call it. We are surviving. It's tentative, but I'm doing everything that I can to keep this under control. And being in the desert, that's tough. I can't just go send out a humongous farm, send everybody to work on that farm, and hope it'll be okay. We've got a lot of things to balance. It's a tough playthrough, but we're making it work. But until next time, guys, I think I'm going to call it a night. Thank you guys for hanging out. This is a great start. We're going to keep it rolling, and maybe later this week, I will see what I have going on. Thursday night at 11 p.m. is a lunar eclipse here. So I might try to have, depending on who's coming over to my house and when, might try to have a little bit of a stream Thursday and play some Mortal Shell 2. So hope you guys have a wonderful night. Cheers to you too, Semiclap. Be kind to yourselves, be kind to somebody else. Until the next time I see you, I'll talk to you guys later. See ya!